Hello and welcome to episode 43, I believe this is. I'm light out of my eyes. It's still reflecting in my eyes. Okay. Now, I just felt, oh. Yeah, I guess that pretty much explains it right there. Ugh. Stupid eye. What am I doing? I should be using sword. Should be piece cake. I take it you just changed? Yep. Hey, you brought this upon yourself, Cthulhu. I didn't summon you. You came on your own. You're like, I want to get my ass kicked. Actually, what's really cool is while he's on fire like that, when he moves through the terrain, he actually shows me what's kind of around. Alright, well, that was it. Okay, I've been working on quite a bit here. Come over to here. I have been working on the house. Yes, and as you can see, we have this rope here, and whoop, a cat. Alright. Anyway, continuing. We go up here quite a ways. And whoop. Here's the house I've been working on. There are now 20 friendly NPCs, so I have, let's see, 10 on each side, yes. And, well, let's have a look at the new NPCs that have been arriving. We have, this dude here, Hannibal, the, dye merchant. He apparently sells a dye vat and some silver dye, which we'll probably look at a bit later. We have the painter. I know the difference between turquoise and blue-green, but I won't tell you. Okay. He apparently sells some paintings. Well, at least I think those are paintings. And he sells paints, which look like they're for painting blocks and background, or background wall stuff, which is kind of cool. Yeah, what the heck are you doing? It's like playing with my curtain or something. And we also have this chick here, Roxanne, the party girl. I went to Sweden once. They party hard. Why aren't you like that? Comments like that make me want to dig a hole and drop you through it. Okay. And she sells confetti gun, which I'm guessing shoots this confetti here. Smoke bombs, which are probably harmless. And bubble machines, which might be kind of interesting. Might have a look at that later on. I think that's pretty much it for the new NPCs that have arrived. Yes. So, I've gone and done some exploring around the world. Let's see. I guess we can't really see much that way. Zoom. Nope. Let's see, what is this? Yeah. Anyway, off in this direction is the jungle, so the jungle is off to what I believe is our west, unless you go by the sun, in which case it's east. So, jungle is off to the left, which means that the dungeon is off to the right, and I did verify that. Dungeon is off to the right. This is the first world that I've actually had that happen to me in, which is kind of interesting. Yes. So, now as you can imagine, this is taking quite a bit of stone. And to get all that stone, let's see here. Yes, to get all the stone for the project, I've been building containment digits to contain the corruption over here, which it actually turns out to be kind of a red crimson version of corruption rather than the normal corruption that I'm used to, which is interesting. So I've been building elevators around it. Well, I've got 2 elevators. One that's actually completed and another one that still needs some digging. Both still need to be lined up. But once I get the elevators finished, then I'm going to build kind of a tunnel that goes underneath the corruption to completely enclose it. Yes, here's one of the elevators. So you can imagine it kind of goes all the way down, since that's the completed elevator. And as you can see on the mini-map here, there's another one that's over here. Nighttime probably isn't the best time for this. But anyway, this is the Crimson Corruption, which seems kind of interesting. Seems to have its own little special, unique grouping of monsters. And here's the other elevator that I'm working on. Yeah, so I'll just drop down here since I actually plan to continue working on this. Now, a few interesting things. There appears to be this spot that, I'll just switch over to this, that seems to spawn spiders, and we're quickly coming up to it. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it seems to spawn cobwebs and spiders. Now, I'd like to know what around this actually causes that. Also looks like the background is different. So it could be the background that's causing this. Which means that this is kind of like the Nether Fortress of Terraria. Nether Fortress Witch Hut of Terraria. Which seems to make this actually a pretty good space or place to get infinite amounts of whatever that stuff was. Cobwebs, there we go. Yes. So cobwebs is, it looks like it's no longer an infinite, a finite resource that is easily destroyed. It looks like it's now an infinite resource, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Now, one of the problems I keep coming across with this is that water eaters seem to spawn naturally. As you can anyway, I'll finish that before statement before I move on to the next. Water eaters spawn naturally, which means that dealing with lava is a pain in the freaking ass. Yes. So, yeah, water eaters spawn naturally and frequently, and they're nearly invisible, so digging down is a pain in the ass, because I can have nearly infinite water source to help me get through lava. Then we come across one of those water eaters, and boom, suddenly all that water is gone, and I have to go replenish it somehow. These waterfalls are kind of interesting. Another one here, apparently. So yeah, anyway, as you can see from here, we've come across several houses. Gotten quite a few chests. Yes. And, yeah, so, earlier I found what looked like an NPC underground, and, when I went to investigate, she started attacking me, so, turns out it wasn't an NPC. Well, it wasn't a friendly NPC, it was, a mob. Which is kind of interesting. Yes. Not sure what else to go over. I want to have a closer look at the infinite cobweb source, but I think we'll do that later. And I'm going to continue working on this... Oh, the Dryad has arrived. I'm going to continue working on this off-camera. So I'll be back when I have a bit more to show. Once again, nighttime probably isn't the best time to do this, but I'm too lazy to wait till night. I have completed the containment around the Crimson area here. So you can't really see because it's too dark. But basically, pull up the map here, you can see that I have successfully built this trench here. Goes all the way around the Crimson area. Oh, it's starting to lighten up. Cool. Well, maybe not. Anyway. So yeah, goes completely around the Crimson area, so it can't expand beyond the point there. And I have surrounded it with obsidian brick here. The obsidian brick will prevent tendrils and things like that from crossing over. I'm not entirely sure if they're capable of corrupting blocks themselves, but from what I've read, it's a good idea to do that anyway. So, yeah, this is a rather small Crimson area, I think. There's probably other ones around that I'll have to isolate as well. So I decided to go with obsidian brick because obsidian is quite easy to get a hold of. I have pretty much an infinite amount of it. If we zoom out here. Yeah. Now, I only had enough to make about 2,000 bricks worth. So I'm going to have to get more if I'm going to want to line every side of the containment. But yeah, I think obsidian brick is a good material. So I've kind of been playing around with the mapping thing here, and you can zoom it in to the point where it's exactly what you're seeing, so you get kind of this augmented view thing without need for light. If we turn that off, without the map, with it, you can pretty much see quite clearly. But you can't see where you are exactly, but that's kind of cool still. Anyway. Get to kind of play this sort of invisible something. Yeah, I'm having fun. Deal with it. How far down are we? Okay. Not too much further. There we go. Now, get some light here. See that, got obsidian brick on top and bottom of this pathway here. Needed something on the bottom so I could walk across, but, yeah. So it's completely enclosed. I'm not sure what else to say about that. Completely enclosed. I'd like to get more obsidian brick along the sides of the, or to line the sides of the elevators here. But you need a lot more obsidian for that, and that is not what I want. This is what I want. Okay, next thing. The elevators. Now, we come down here to the opening of our elevator here, which I still need to work on and turn into a mob trap and everything. Basically, what I had originally been thinking of would be to take the chains and build kind of a chain thing like the rope there that goes all the way down to hell. But that would require quite a bit of material here that we just don't have. Because, well, I was thinking about it, 10 chains per ingot, that's pretty good. That's nice, cheap. But that means we need 1 ingot for every 10 blocks that it goes on, which, is reasonable. But if we have to go down, let's say, 3,000 feet, I'm not actually sure. Hold it. Wait, what the heck? Some sort of moss growing on the rock there, that's kind of interesting. Yes, but... Okay, that was interesting. Had inconsistencies. Anyway. But if we have to go down about 3,000 feet, that means I'll need about 300 iron ingots for that. And that's really quite expensive. 300 iron ingots. Yeah. Oh. Hey, we've made it down to hell. And there's another one of the beetle things. Well, while we're down here, let's take a quick look at the architecture here. Okay, is there like an entrance? Oh, that's interesting. Obsidian door. That's cool. What is this? Obsidian platform. Well, that's kind of cool. Hellbound banner. Oh, it looks like all the interesting stuff is over there. It looks like they've made a lot of obsidian furniture for this area. That's pretty cool. Grab another obsidian door. Yeah, it's actually quite cool looking. I hated the look of the new look of the obsidian brick, but with the obsidian furniture, kind of goes. Dark Soul Reaper painting. That is actually pretty cool. I wonder if you could make obsidian doors and furniture, or if you can only find it. My guess is you can probably only find it. Another painting. And grab the obsidian table and the chairs, just for the hell of it. The obsidian platforms can probably withstand lava, as before they used wooden platforms and they couldn't really hold up too well. That's pretty cool. That is cool. Okay. But this isn't really meant to be much of a hell exploration world, or episode, so we should stop that after I grab that chair. Yes. And maybe something else. Okay. Yeah, that pretty much is it. We're back over to here. Not entirely sure what I should do next. I think I should probably build a lava and water tank here soon, and I believe honey is a new liquid that's been added, so we're gonna have to look into getting some honey. And which means that which means I should probably build containment trenches for jungle. I think that would actually be a lot easier than the Crimson area, because the Crimson area I also have to build the underground area, or the underground tunnel, as well as the side things. And the new inventory size and the new stack size makes digging straight down a whole lot easier than it used to be. Definitely much nicer to dig straight down now than it used to be. I no longer have the sense of utmost dread about digging straight down, which is cool. Hellbound Bana. Yes, so... I'm not sure. Kind of want to end the episode here. Whoa. Yeah, that is actually really quite cool. I like the new map thing. I just can't figure out how to get it back to its original. Oh, none of those buttons do it. No, that doesn't do it. Do one of the function keys. Oh, well, that's interesting. No idea what that is, but that looks interesting. Oh, right, the lighting. No idea what that is. That clearly turns off the interface. And that takes screenshots. Okay. So, yeah. Backspace. Oh, that's from holding shift. Oh, and that controls the transparency of the map, which is cool. That's interesting down there. It needs to show where you are and where friendlies are. Well, I guess maybe not. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I just pressed the stop recording button, didn't I? Yeah, it looks like I accidentally stopped recording. Whatever, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the episode here. So once again, I am KHM, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.